What's up, YouTube? We are back with another reaction video, this one a little bit more of an analytical one. A bunch of people asked me to look at why Shulk is not tier by Zanotto, so again, before we start, go check out the video, check out his content, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. His channel, but also mine. I mean, you can scroll down and hit that subscribe button. I've heard that there's a glitch that sometimes unsubscribes you, so you should scroll down, check if you're subscribed, and if you are, great, and if you're not, subscribe. Great, awesome, cool, thanks. Anyway, we are going to watch this video of why Shulk is not top tier, and let's talk about it. And a side note before we get started, I am someone that thinks Shulk is an amazing character. I have put him in like top 5 of almost every tier list I've made, at least since the patch that nerfed Olimar and Pichu when they took up spots up there. Shulk is really, really good in my opinion, so let's see what we think.
Hello everybody, in today's video I wanted to talk about Shulk as a whole within the meta of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay.
The character has been a huge talking point in many discussions surrounding Smash Ultimate recently because he's one of the most unique and potentially deadliest characters in the game. At this point, Smash Ultimate's been out for over a year, and the meta is still slowly evolving. Since the game's release, talks of Shulk have always been around on Twitter, and tournaments, etc. By many players, he's seen as one of the characters with the highest potential to be the best in the game. This is largely because of his Monado arts, and all the unique tech and abilities which stem from them. Recently, I've come to notice that many top players have been placing Shulk as a top-tier character in their tier list. However, as an actual Shulk player that has researched and used the character since the release of Smash 4, I wanted to determine to answer the question, is Shulk really top tier? And if not, how good is Shulk? In this video I'll be taking a look at what Shulk as a character truly has to offer. I'll be analyzing his strengths, weaknesses, along with the future of Shulk's potential in the meta. Also, if you guys are new and you haven't had the chance yet, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this and also more guides and informational content. If you haven't already, go check out the Mastering Monado series, which should be right there in the top right corner, hopefully, if I'm not an idiot.
Nice.
And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
I mean, that intro was solid. I mean, yeah, I think Shulk busted. Oh, that was a really good ad placement, too. I appreciate a good ad placement, chat. Yeah, first off, I guess before it gets into the bad things, I really do think Shulk is really good because he's very versatile of a character. He has a great sword, great frame data, great recovery. Yeah, he's just solid, like, overall. Like, I don't know what is bad about him, except sometimes camping out different arts. But like if you camp out, let's say, a Smash art, that means he has Shield art for the next time that you're going to win, so yeah.
A word that I think often goes hand in hand with Shulk is the word potential. Shulk could potentially be one of the best characters of the game, or Shulk has so much potential with his tech. So what are these signs of potential that are shown with Shulk? I think there are 3 big things that make Shulk a truly amazing character. Monado arts, big ass sword, and an amazing advantage state.
Yep.
Shulk's Monado arts are pretty scary. Jump allows him to practically go wherever he wants off stage, allowing easy edge guards, better recoveries, and the ability to camp people for an
He goes under stage, that's crazy.
Seconds. Speed art gives Shulk the scariest neutral in the game as Crazy Blonde Boy comes screaming at you, mashing neutral airs in Mach 2.
Yeah.
Shield art lets Shulk escape combos and says,
"Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me."
That's
Plus
cool.
to give Shulk a crazy damage multiplier that has tons of combo potential and can rack up damage insanely quick. And Smash art lets Shulk kill it at 60 because why not?
He deserves it.
Big ass sword. Shulk has the longest range in the game aside from the Belmonts. His aerial range shuts down a good portion of the
and Min now, but this was released in May, so.
His up tilt is a massive anti-air, neutral air covers a huge area surrounding him and starts combos, and forward air applies deadly pressure onto your opponent. His tilts are all good punish tools, and his smash attacks have tons of range and kill power.
Yeah.
Shulk can be a very frustrating character to approach, especially when a Shulk player knows how the matchup goes and can abuse his attack range.
This is true.
His tilt and aerials all make for wonderful ledge trapping tools to keep your opponent off stage, and when Shulk has his opponent
that was
off
a
stage,
crazy down air.
They better pray to Sakurai that he makes it back. Shulk is one of the best edge guarding characters in the game. His forward air denies almost the entire area of most characters' recoveries.
True.
This isn't even including down air slash, which also delete tons of recoveries off stage.
True.
Speaking of air slash, this move is a wonderful out of shield option.
True.
Tons of damage and even kills at high percents.
Big facts.
Or kills a mid percent in Smash art.
Big facts.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Shulk's busted. He's right.
All this sounds broken. There's nothing this character can't do. He must be top tier, right?
He is.
Well, not exactly. This is where things get a bit ugly, and we've reached a section of the video where Zanotto rants about all the problems with Shulk. First, we're going to start with everyone's favorite art, shield art. Oh, shield art. The most broken art according to anyone who doesn't play the character. Let me tell you something about shield art.
No, shield art's definitely broken.
It's not that good.
No, shield art's really good.
Sure, you can get out of combos with it, which is great and all, but it's not as stupid good as you may think. Shulk will still be a disadvantage after escaping your combo. Shulk has no mobility in this art, and it's quite easy to just keep hitting him, even if it's not doing all that much damage. Also, it has an 18-second cooldown.
Correct.
So that gives you a huge time frame to go and start another combo.
I mean,
Shulk
yeah.
can't do anything about it for reasons I'll touch on later.
While this is true, a lot of the times if you get hit by shield art, or if you shield art, you're not in disadvantage. He literally showed a case at high percent. What was that Charlie one? I was trying to get to it. He was at 60, and he killed him for it. It gets out of rapid jabs. It literally makes people not be able to use certain moves against this character. Like, you cannot jab this, you can't rapid jab this character as the majority of the cast. You can't have multi-hit kill moves. If you have multi-hit, if all of your kill moves are multi-hits, you just lose the matchup instantly, like frame one, which is why Zero Suit struggles against the character a lot. Just as like a random top tier example. Yeah, it has an 18-second cooldown, but at the same time, approaching a defensive Shulk is really difficult. So unless you continue to keep, like, well, if you hit the character off stage and they shield art, let's say, and go to ledge, like, sure, that sucks. But the majority of the time, that's not going to happen, whether at high or low percent. And also, doing things like, you're in shield art and you got out of like a death thing, and then you just like jump art and then like fall and then double jump, like that's hard to deal with. Or like land on a platform.
Huge time frame to go and start another combo. And Shulk can't do anything about it for reasons I'll touch on later. So yeah, that's my rant as to why shield art is not as good as people may think. It may be annoying, but just adapt, bro.
Like, I think I'm pretty good at dealing with shield art. Like, I've had a lot of success with like punishing their air dodges and edge guarding them, and just like kind of dealing with when they want to use smash art and having different, like, I have a lot of different combos for smash art, and I'm very aware of that, but that doesn't make it not good.
Now let's move on to some of the biggest issues with Shulk and where he struggles.
Startup is gonna
Jab.
move
Need I
sucks.
say more? Shulk's jab is really slow for a jab, coming out at frame 5 and practically has no hitbox.
Okay, just don't use it
This means
ever.
Shulk has no quick option to deal with opponents smashing in your face. Your best options are neutral air or a tilt, which are all going to take anywhere from 10 to 13 frames. By that time, your opponent will have already attacked you 3 times. Oh, and Vision is the worst counter in the game, bar none. It rarely actually attacks
Palos
your
is still
opponent,
worse.
especially in the air. And sometimes you can even get punished for landing the counter. That's just bizarre to me. This character also has a terrible disadvantage. If anyone
Nope.
has actually played Shulk at a real
Actually,
tournament,
you know
you'll
what? I can kind of agree with a not great disadvantage. I think the character's disadvantage is kind of difficult. As someone, maybe it's just because I'm biased and I have Pikachu disadvantage, but I don't like landing with this character. Like, I think it's fairly difficult, but also I'm not a great Shulk player. You're allowed to have mediocre moves and still be a good character. When's the last time? When do you see Jokers go for up tilt, right? When do you see Palus use, I was gonna say forward tilt, not at death percent. Shulk's jab you can at least dial store with, so.
Know that this character has an awful disadvantage. This character literally has no options for landing other than using shield art or mashing neutral air, which again won't be coming out until frame 13. And shield art is on an 18-second cooldown, so if you've already used that, well then good luck, prepare to take 60% from Mario. This causes Shulk to really struggle against combo-heavy characters.
Like, he literally, this guy just said, yeah, if you don't have your option that breaks combos, you have to deal with combos like every other character in the game. So you mean like a normal character. Except also, something that Shulk players don't do is use smash art at low percent to get out of combos, because then you fly way farther. So you have 2 options to get out of combos, when most characters have this many. Like, a combo's a combo. Shulk is the only character that gets out of true combos.
Especially ones that can juggle or are outright faster than Shulk. Shulk sucks against Falcon, Palutena, Pikachu, Joker, and Snake.
So I just want to go through that list. First off, even if all of these lose, which I think at the very least Pika, Snake, and Palu are yeses, they definitely lose at least those 3 matchups, that's 5 characters. 5. You know how many Pikachu loses to? 2 to 4. You know how many Joker loses to? 2 to 5. You know how many Peach loses to, who people consider like a top 5-10 character? Like 8. You know who else is super top tier? Wario loses to? I don't know, that character has Waft, I'm not exactly sure. Even Zero Suit, from me, who's someone who thinks Zero Suit's broken, has like 5-6 losing matchups. So, also a lot of the Falcon players think the matchup's even, more so than losing, because Shulk, when he gets a hit against Falcon, edgeguards the hell out of him because Falcon cannot deal with forward air. So, this is fine.
Notice how all of these are top tier characters, except for Falcon, who
Bitch. Oh,
Dude,
okay.
Joker, and Snake.
Okay. I was about to fucking say. I was about to say.
Notice how all
I think Shulk is Mario's worst matchup, or one of Mario's worst matchups. So, his point about Mario literally doesn't even matter.
these are top tier characters, except for Falcon, who's high tier. Yes, he's high tier, fight me on that one. A top tier sucks against the rest of the top tiers? Shulk doesn't sound very top tier to me.
Also, the losing matchups that Shulk has are slight losses. I would not say Pikachu Shulk is any worse than 55-45 Pikachu's favor. Snake is probably a little worse because you can't deal with grenades, probably 6-4, and I think Palu's 55-45. So, like, they're not bad. Like, oh, you very slightly lose a matchup. Like, I think I think Pikachu versus Game & Watch is as bad of a matchup as Shulk Snake. It's like, that's fine.
Obviously, Shulk can still beat
Also, yeah, there's like 15 top tiers, so losing to 4 is fine.
these characters, but trust me, these are not fun matchups, and they are definitely not in his favor. My next gripe with Shulk is that he doesn't actually have any reliable kill confirms or setups.
Nair buffer deactivate forward smash. Like he just has kill moves. You don't need kill setups when you can just spam kill options like forward air, like smash everything. Normal forward air and up tilt and forward smash and back air and up B. You don't need a kill confirm when you have kill moves that you can just throw out.
Shulk has to rely on getting a raw hit off stage or seizing you with smash art just to take a stock. Up throw, up air, and jump art can be avoided by literally pressing a button. You can combo Buster down throw buffer deactivate into an air slash, but it can be air dodged. The only true confirms I've seen are Buster neutral air, buffer deactivate into a forward smash, and sometimes you can do a cheeky neutral air into a down air in speed art, but I'm pretty sure you can DI that. None of these are reliable kill setups, and Shulk will get 80% of his kills from a forward air off stage or an air slash out of shield.
Like that's fine. Like you don't need anything
My
else.
last thing is that it's so easy to mess up and get hard punished with Shulk. Since his moves are so slow, it's often very easy to get whiff punished for overextending, and just punishing Shulk in general is...
Who whiff punishes Shulk? Who whiff punishes that giant sword unless you perfectly space around it and like dash attack? What?
pretty easy. You can punish misspaced forward airs, back airs, tilts, and grabs with relative ease because all of Shulk's moves are such commitments. In a perfect world, yes, a Shulk player could perfectly space every move, optimize every combo, and constantly make godlike reads. He could always escape your opponent's combos with shield art and kill you with 60 with smash art. Unfortunately, this is not a perfect world, and the phrase
He's literally just edge
optimal
trapping for the
Shulk
whole
is
like
great on
stock.
paper, but no one can play this character 100% perfect. They couldn't in Smash 4, and it's very unlikely they ever will in Smash Ultimate. This should go without saying, but no, I don't think this character is garbage. I think Shulk still has a lot going for him and is a solid pick. However, I do think any Shulk main should have a secondary to cover some of his sucky matchups, or maybe even Shulk would fit as a powerful counterpick character. He has a lot of insane tools going for him, and he is sure as hell better than he was in Smash 4. I mean, his neutral air alone brings him up higher than half the roster. I just think people overreacted because of how dumb the Monado arts are in this game.
So his entire argument so far has been like, he's hard, which is true, he is hard, but difficulty doesn't make a character worse. You need secondaries for bad matchups, which is not true because Kome literally gets like top 2 to 5 in Japan like somewhat consistently, and Nico does really well in America. Like we have 2 PGR Shulk players, which is more than Pikachu. His bad matchups are still winnable for sure. Like me and Kome ended up going relatively even in games at the end of all of it. Like I think I like started ahead, and then we went even, and then I stopped, like continued to be slightly ahead. Like I would win 3 out of 5 games basically, but like he's definitely top tier. He's definitely busted.
And I agree that he is the type of character that requires some matchup experience to know how to fully counter him. Honestly, I just got sick of people like ESAM putting him as top tier when I think
busted.
he is nowhere near that at the moment. So now it's time to answer the big
Like,
question.
his flaws weren't even that major. Like, his flaw, like, literally the biggest flaw of Shulk, which he didn't even mention, I guess, realistically, is... I mean, I guess he did. But, like, the biggest flaw of Shulk is his startup frame data. But the thing is, if you think about it, a lot of characters in this game do short hop falling aerials, right? Like, short hop falling forward airs, or back airs, or nairs, So again, like, let's say, I'm just going to go down the list. Pikachu does rising aerials. So you have Palu, who does falling forward airs and back airs. You have Joker, who does falling nairs. You have Wario, who does falling up airs and back airs. You have Zerasuit, who does falling nairs and back airs and up airs and zairs. Like, basically, like most characters in this game do falling aerials. So it doesn't really matter how fast your moves are when you're just going to do a landing aerial anyway. Game Watch does rising aerials, actually. So Game Watch does rising nair. But a lot of the times you have characters that do short hop falling arrow, and whether they're falling arrows frame 4 or 12, it doesn't really matter because you're going to do it anyway because you're not reacting in those 8 frames to anything probably important enough, especially considering Shulk can just jump, drift backwards forward air. And, like, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Where do I think Shulk belongs in the tier list?
He's going to say, like, 12.
Drum roll, please.
Just outside of top tier.
Top 20.
That's top tier for me. Top 20 is top tier for me, personally. Like, I know, like, that varies, because a lot of people have, like, 10 character tier lists, and some have 15, some have, like, 8, but I think top tier is, like, 20 to 22-ish characters, so that's still top tier to me, regardless, just lower top tier.
He's a solid high tier that can prove to be a real threat to any character that he can outrange and edgeguard easily. However, I think he struggles against characters that can break Shulk's zone and have quicker frame data as a whole. The lack of consistent kill confirms and inability to land really hurt him as a character and are problems that other top tiers don't face when compared to Shulk. I think there is some room for development with things such as dial storage, but dial storage alone is not enough to make him top tier in my opinion. He's still a great pick and can hold his own in bracket, which is best shown through players like Kome. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I was definitely trying a brand new style of video here, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I actually think the video was very well done. And, like, obviously he believes what he believes, so I think that was, like, a good video. But he overstates, a lot of the Shulk players overstate the problems and don't realize how privileged this character is. And I'm saying this as someone that plays the best character in the game, arguably. Shulk has crazy damage output. He kills ridiculously early. The mental damage that Shulk has on like, his opponents is ridiculous because you have... Okay, I know I can't combo him. Okay, if I get hit off stage, I might die at 40. You have, okay, I can't punish his aerials. Like, this character has everything you want. Literally, the only option is to preemptively try to hit him with, like, rising aerials, because you don't want him to, like, landing nair or landing fair you. But then if he doesn't do an aerial, which you can't react to just his jump, like, it's not going to happen, then you get upbeat out of shield. Or outspaced and forward tilted or down tilted or dash grabbed, which if you're in Buster can be dash grab or dash down throw forward tilt, which is like 35 or 40%. Like, he's the best sword character in the game, easily. And in my opinion, just has so much to offer because you have to play so different against Shulk than you do against every other character because you don't have combos, you don't have kill confirms, you don't have multi-hit kill moves, you barely have edge guards as most characters. So, like, again, the best option to do against Shulk is early commits against him, but early commits just get general ultimate, like, problems. Like, early commits in this game aren't exactly good because everyone just dashes out, dashes back in, and hits you for it. And that's going to happen the majority of the time you try to do early aerials against Shulk, which is what you have to do against Shulk to hit his falling aerials, otherwise they're really safe on shield. So, yeah, that's going to be it. I think Shulk's broken, which you'll see in my tier list that's coming out probably relatively soon, at least within a month, of uploading of this video. So, yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below. Again, go check out Zanato's video and channel. I would appreciate it. The link to him will be down in the description. I'll see you all next time.